Is for Wilson County. It is heading towards Lebanon right now, folks.
This is
We
what's
have a lot
going
of
on in the
damage already
mid-state
being
in
reported.
Middle
It's
Tennessee
bright
right
green and
now.
bright red. I cannot stress it enough. There's the
It's
bright
very,
green, there's
very
the bright
rough.
red.
They say
This is
there's a
where the tornado is,
large
and it is a
tornado.
large tornado. It has just crossed over 109. It is right along I-40. If you're on Interstate 40, you should not be on Interstate 40 because this could actually be on Interstate 40, or at least part of it, and it's about to cross when it goes and connects to 840. Okay, so if you know that intersection I-40 to 840, that area right in there, that is where that large confirmed tornado is headed over next. The other roads in the path, South Hartman Drive, and then it looks like it will hit Lebanon area, southern, like the city of Lebanon. It'll hit the south of it, really from 231-40. That's where it is paralleling right now. Now I've zoomed in because I want to tell you, you can see these bright greens and bright reds. I will tell you, if you live west of a 109 and 40, you're okay. If you live east, it's a totally different ballgame, and you need to be calling people that are in the path. Leeville Pike is one of the areas in the path. Winwood Drive is another one that's in the path. South Hartman Drive is another one in the path. On Drive up here. Again, this is really hugging I-40 right now and may go over I-40 and 840 here. It is a large tornado on the ground, and it is fast moving. Look at this. It's now jumped, guys. It's now in Leeville Pike. It's now basically over the 840 corridor, okay? This thing is moving and hauling to the east at about 45 miles an hour. Lebanon, you do not have much time. You need to get downstairs in the basement right now. Folks, if you live south of Lebanon, the city of Lebanon, and you live south near 40 where it connects to 231, I need you to get downstairs now. This is a large violent tornado that has been causing quite a bit of damage, and you see the bright greens, you see the bright reds. This is just a classic large tornado on the ground, and it is 1:08 in the morning, folks, so this is dangerous.
Goodness. Yeah, it's looking at, right along 40 there, Leeville Pike, see Sharpman Drive.
The rotation, the best. Franklin Road, north and south of I-40 if you live along that, or you're in one of the neighborhoods that's right off of Leeville Pike to the north of I-40.
That red right there
now,
is the tornado.
Stay there as long as you can.
It's a large tornado, and the green is the wind shear. The red and green hitting each other. Different winds.
Soon from what it's looking like. It's looking. This is a very well organized, dangerous.
They said it's not getting better anytime soon. It's going right down the interstate right now.
It is on the ground.
It's a very large tornado.
Along I-40, like I mentioned, Frank.
Signal's cutting out.
And you are tuning into us on Fox 10. We have a tornado on the ground. It's been on the ground since it was right near Nashville. Continuing its momentum along I-40 right near Franklin Road. The reds and the greens, they mix together, they indicate a considerable tornado. You are waking up to a tornado on the ground, moving to the east, north of I-40, pushing toward town. Eventually, and if you are in Lebanon right now, you are finding your safe spot. You're calling your relatives that are there. Come overnight. That's the worst part about this, is many of our relatives, friends, neighbors might be asleep right now. Wake up,
Remember, this is an incredibly fast-moving, dangerous storm. Confirmed tornado on the ground. We're watching it very carefully. It's had that history of producing damage, and we're waiting to see if we have any ground truth there around Lebanon, but it did just move through Mount Juliet as well. If you have any reports to send us, please do. We're keeping a close eye on the South Maple Street. Seek shelter right now, so we need to be seeking shelter, but this has been pushing off to the east and northeast. It's still moving east at 45, it looks like, but putting that into motion. This is so fast moving. Look how fast it is when I put it into motion. So basically, it's on the south side of Lebanon right now, along 231, just north of 40. We've been trying to call out your names, your streets. I mean, it looks like there might be a little bit of debris there.
Effect tornado warning until 1:30. Current time is now 1:11, and it's in Lebanon as I speak right now. So, yeah, Melanie, what you got?
Hey, I think we have someone on the phone right now. Our producers were talking to me, and I'm sorry I did not catch the name of who it is. It's Billy Haas, our assignment editor, on the phone right now.
So, guys, I'm at John C. Toon Airport. There's at least 30 emergency vehicles here, 4 or 5 ambulances. I had a firefighter just step out, say something to me as I approached the entranceway to John C. Toon Airport. That person told me that they have a tank explosion in the back of John C. Toon Airport, and they've got some airplanes possibly on fire. That would seem to work well with how many emergency units are here and staging
Yeah, Billy, thanks so much.
They
for
said
that
the gas
report.
tanks
Looking
exploded at the
John
airport,
C.
and
Airport, that is
there are
in
30 fire
Nashville,
trucks
that
and 50
sounds
ambulances or something. I don't know.
exactly
Maybe I
right
misspoke
compared
what
to
he said,
we were
but
looking at earlier day on
ambulances,
the radar.
fire trucks. They
That's
said
right,
that
we had some
the
storm
planes have
clouds
caught on
that
fire,
they saw
and the
with their eyes as
gas
they
tanks
were
exploded at the
Bradley
airport.
Parkway. That's
Yeah.
right back near Bradley Parkway. So
And there's a
Billy
lot of
Haas,
damage
our
in this
assignment
storm.
manager here at News 4. Thank you for that report, Billy.
And now the threat is now in Lebanon, but on the east side. So, okay, Billy, you're still with us. What do you got?
Yeah, thanks to let everybody know that's still watching our coverage
Yeah.
is that avoid this area.
Thank you. All right, Billy Hodge, he's actually the assignment manager for our News 4 assignment desk. And just stay out of the John C. Toon Airport area. They've got at least a couple dozen emergency vehicles on hand right now, dealing with possibly even airplanes on fire, from what Billy just mentioned moments ago. So just an awful night. We've had tornado warnings before in portions of Kentucky. We had huge hail in parts of the mid-state, and now we've got probably still a confirmed tornado right here. Or what's going on? Could we broaden out? But now it's east of Lebanon,
Yeah.
or if the cell is just losing its definition a little bit. But my guess is the wind field's still very strong. Boom, right there. So still just along the north of the interstate, still looks like more than 100 miles an hour. So, and the debris.
There we go, too,
Okay.
with the debris detector, too, kind of